What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What's up? Hope everybody's been doing good. I hope everybody's been doing well. My name is Crew. I am the founder of the Black Lesbian Archives. And we didn't get to do our live tonight. We didn't get to do the live. Hurricane Bumbleclot, I don't know what you want to call it, came through today. So internet connection was shot. And so it kept kind of going in and out on the computer screen. So I was just like, okay, so we'll do another live, definitely another time. But I did want to talk about this project. And then maybe when we hop on another live another time, we can like kind of talk a little bit more in depth about the project. So it's not going to take long, only probably need like 3 minutes of your time. If you would like to read this project, it's actually going to be open also as well for you to be able to like click on and read the duration of the project. But I just wanted to kind of hop on here and kind of explain what's going down. So as I come back to the Black Lesbian Archives after being, absent for a little bit and recalibrating and things, I realized that, and I should say continue to realize that our physical spaces throughout history, of course, have been being demolished, and our uh, digital spaces continue to be demolished as well. So, how can we come together and, I guess, push against the system of erasure and uh, amongst other things, which we'll talk about, like I said, on another video. So I decided that maybe instead of doing the bus project, which I'm not saying that it's not still on the table, I'm just saying that we have to recalibrate how things can go, or basically recalibrate how we're going to do the project moving forward. So, what I decided to do instead of the bus project, because right now, again, for those of you that don't know, I am no longer in the US at this time. I'm currently living in Mexico. So, what I can do from where I'm at, and also what I would love for y'all's participation in, is the Digital Memory Project. And this digital memory storytelling project is about the Black lesbians collectives and also individuals that existed in the media. So, media publications, collectives, and things like that from the 70s through the 90s. Okay. So, we'll talk a little bit about what this is going to entail. Okay, so the Black Lesbian Archives is creating an online storytelling series that consists of interviews and a virtual capsule about Black lesbian individuals in communities and organizations that existed. In summary, a collective calling to get back to our roots, to understand those who have come before us, who we are where we are, and where we are going. With all that is going on in the current state of the world, our wise women and our elders are growing older and passing. And also, the upcoming generations are looking for a sense of connection through these stories that are not always readily available through your local library, museums, or even the internet. Censorship and cyber wars are at an all-time high, so it is critical that we focus on bringing as much information as we can to the fold and sharing it with those who are wanting to remember and connect back to themselves. Getting back to the root through discussion, action, and connecting with one another through these stories that we share. Formats, oral, visual, and physical archives. Okay, so with this entirety of the project, I would like to do virtual interviews that are going to be consistent for now off of YouTube Live. So inviting people to come to YouTube Live, share their story. If you would like to come and join in and ask questions, you can also come through as well for those too. And the ending, or I should say, the accumulation of these stories from these different collectives and organizations that existed to be put in what I like to call a capsule. Now, if you would like to learn more about the capsule, you could definitely check on the website. There, I think it's under Her Story, I think it is. And under her story or projects, it's one of those tabs. I'm not really sure. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But if you go down to the Ashe project and you click on that link, explore, it'll take you to a presentation that opens you up with some nice music, some stories that about the Ashe project, interviews from Lisbeth and Pippa, and which are the co-founders of the Ashe project in itself, and so on and so forth. And it also includes archival material, and it's also free and downloadable. So that's one thing that I wanted to do. So with this project, and also creating physically a maybe mini documentary series outside of the actual interviews or the capsule itself. So being that also being included. Now, this is not going to be for the first half of the project right now. This is only going to be, that might be for like the second half of the project, but this right here is going to be focusing on interviews to collect these different stories. And so we can learn more about what was going on throughout these times. And not just like the struggles and these stories, but like really opening up like who we are as a people, right? Who we've come to and grown to be. Some of the lessons that have been learned through this work and through just being us, right? With this particular project. So that's something that I definitely want to uncover. I would also like to eventually go to some of the physical spaces and actually use, which is also a part of the fundraiser, which I just started today, July 5th, 2024. If you would like to go support, I would definitely also include those links as well. I don't think I included this on here, but if you go to the link tree / Black Lesbian Archives, you can also support on here as well. And I'll also put it on the website so y'all can see that as well. Or if you look in this description box below on YouTube, because I'll be posting this also on YouTube, you should see that information down below as well on how you can support. I have a Amazon wish list. If you don't want to necessarily donate to the GoFundMe, I also have an Amazon wish list that has some of the supplies that are available for that. But the portable scanner will be used to actually scan physical documents and upload them. If you haven't subscribed to the Substack or the newsletter already, you can also check that out on the website or on that link below. And so basically what I would like for this to do is, if you are subscribed to the Substack, so moving this information from uh, Facebook and Instagram and all these different spaces that keep the information in these places, is not to say that like y'all couldn't go in and screenshot and save it, but the Substack or the newsletter that I just moved recently to, basically if you're subscribed to that, anything that I update on there, it's like a newsletter or email list, sends it to everybody. So with that being said, if you have the information, or if we have the information and we're uploading these things, then you yourself can also save this material to your laptops. You can print it out if you want to. You can make a zine, whatever you want to call it, and save it for your own personal archives and spread this information. Please share with a friend if you can, okay? And so having physical archives available to share that upload digitally, the YouTube, which will also I'll be downloading and making available the videos that we have on YouTube, the interviews that we have on YouTube. It'll be available as well for you to be able to download to your own computer, and also the visual capsules, which I talked about again with the Ashe project. Into that capsule on Prezi, you can also download that as well. So using using this project to spread out this information to everybody. So it's not just, like I said, housed on, like, for example, a Facebook or an Instagram, and it's not accessible. So let's move on to the next thing, which I think I talked about here. I don't know if you can actually click on this while I do this presentation, but if you can, please let me know. You might be able to click on it, but if not, it is available on the website as well, or the link down below if you are on YouTube watching this. So the digital archival capsule project will feature Black lesbian collectives, individuals, and media from the 70s through the 90s to highlight their stories and contributions to the progression of the world, including the communities that existed and continue to exist long after. For example, the Ashe project, once again, where you can definitely check out. The objectives of this overall memory project is to, one, collect, share, and preserve Black lesbian memory. Two, to uncover and connect the untold stories of Black lesbians. Three, bridge intergenerational gaps, or bridge intergenerational gaps in the community. And four, cultivate and explore new ways of grassroots physical and digital archiving for the present and the future. Okay. How can you support if you would like to support? Your support for this project is definitely much appreciated. At the moment, you can support the project by checking out the list of supplies needed down below or donate to the GoFundMe. This includes media, office supplies, transportation. So if I do go to like a physical space, like go and fly to a physical space and document these things, that's also needed as well. Stays in the overall project cost. Also, too, for different project spaces, if y'all know anybody that has a home that the kid can stay in as well, I would rather give maybe like, support and money to people that like I can actually like, you know, stay with than like a hotel or Airbnb. So if you know somebody, or if you happen to know like a collective that maybe we've never heard of, right, that existed, and the people that are still here to tell the stories that you would love to like hear be interviewed as well, please let me know. Feel free to reach out. I do have a email, but I also do have a phone number that you can check out on the website. I forget what the phone number is. I know it starts with an 872. Shout out to Chicago. All right. So definitely check that list out here. Like I said, Amazon wish list and GoFundMe there. And yeah, I just want to wrap it up again. Like I said, I don't want to keep it too long. But you could definitely reach out, blacklesbianarchives at gmail.com. Its location is happening online via physical online, kind of sort of. And then we have the website Linktree/Black Lesbian Archives, which will have all the links that you can actually check out as well. So if you have any questions or if you want to contribute in any way, please feel free to reach out to me directly. I would definitely try to get to you as quick as I can. uh but don't press me now, but I will. Let me get the phone number real quick so y'all can get the phone number too as well. Okay, so the phone number for the Black Lesbian Archives now is, it's 872 872 293 Okay, so definitely feel free to reach out. If it has to do with the project, all right, I can't answer all the personal questions. All right. If it has to do with the project, specifically this project, or if you might, maybe you don't want to necessarily be a part of the interview, maybe you want to leave a voicemail. That's also, I would love to hear like a voicemail. If you want to share your story via voicemail and you would like it to be shared, and things like that. Also, too, definitely feel free to leave a voicemail, whatever the case may be. I would actually prefer if you called and left a voicemail, and I would definitely try to get back to you because I might not be able to answer off GP. So that's all I have for y'all. I hope y'all are enjoying this Cancer new moon. This Venusian Cancer full moon or new moon. I'm sorry. And like I said, I would definitely try to hop on with y'all and do a live before July is up. Okay, definitely before July is up, and check in with y'all and see how y'all are doing and everything like that. But other than that, you already know what it is. It is crew. All right, Black Lesbian Archives. We'll see y'all later. All right, soon. Deuces.